Texas Senator Ted Cruz has earned the ire of MAGA by saying this.
Solemn anniversary this week, and it is an anniversary of a violent terrorist attack on the Capitol, where we saw the men and women of law enforcement demonstrate incredible courage, incredible bravery, risk their lives to defend the men and women who serve in this Capitol. We are grateful for that courage. We appreciate the selfless sacrifice of the men and women who keep us safe.
Whoa. Wait, did Ted Cruz just say something reasonable? Hold on. Wait. No, I mean, you heard it. He's like, wait. There's got to be a but here. Is there a but? There has to be a but. A big, tremendous but. Where is it? No. What is going on here? Ted Cruz. Now, here's the thing, though. Ted Cruz, yes, he sounds reasonable. But remember that he went around spreading election conspiracy theories, led a group of Republican senators and senators-elect last year in rejecting the electors from certain states won by Joe Biden over, of course, those election conspiracies. That said, at the end of the day, he actually did vote to certify the election. So that is pretty interesting. That said, MAGA world is not happy with him over this. In fact, here's Tucker Carlson.
Now, let's be honest. Everyone who's conservative appreciates Ted Cruz. You may not like him, but you got to appreciate him. He's legitimately smart. He's one of the more articulate people to serve in the Congress, maybe the most articulate. He doesn't use a single word by accident. Every word Ted Cruz uses is used intentionally. He's a lawyer. He described January 6th as a violent terrorist attack. Of all the things that January 6th was, it was definitely not a violent terrorist attack. It wasn't an insurrection. Was it a riot? Sure. It was not a violent terrorist attack. Sorry. So why are you telling us that it was, Ted Cruz? And why are none of your Republican friends who are supposed to be representing us and all the people who've been arrested during this purge saying anything? What the hell's going on here? You're making us think maybe the Republican Party is as worthless as we suspected it was. That can't be true. Reassure us, please, Ted Cruz.
Yes, please reassure us, Ted. Oh, that's great. That's fun. All right, so now, look, Tucker Carlson, you heard him. Well, he's not the only person who's mad at Ted Cruz. In fact, here's Steve Bannon. He said this, and it's along the similar vein, by the way. You're going to see a theme. My problem is with the gutless Republican Party. They will not take a stand. This is why we've won more elections than we've lost, and we've lost the country in the process. Sebastian Gorka tweeted this. I'm so done with Ted Cruz. What are the odds he's the senator who told President Trump not to speak tomorrow? In reference to that canceled press conference. Here you have right-wing commentator John Cardillo tweeting this. Ted Cruz followed Lindsey Graham and showed his true colors today. Again, another reference about the press conference that Trump canceled. Cancel culture on himself. Julie Kelly, another person on Twitter, just tweets, Cruz also commends Capitol Police. You know, the cop who executed a female veteran doesn't mention her name. Shameful performance today at Senator Ted Cruz. So, again, these are really rare moments of lucidity from Ted Cruz. So you got to think, it's Ted Cruz. What's the angle here? Look, I think pretty much everybody on both sides knows who Ted Cruz is. The guy's slimy. He's a snake. I know. Animals are innocent, right? But nobody likes him. Nobody on Republicans don't like him. He's one of the most disliked people in Congress by his own party. They don't like him. Obviously, Democrats don't like him. So what's going on here? What are you doing, Ted Cruz? What's up with you? What's going on? Because I think, by the way, there's something he's plotting something. I know he's plotting something. Now, is he going to run after, run against Trump or DeSantis in 2024 for president? He already tried running for president before in 2016. So, and of course he got clobbered. He got Donkey Konged. And so I don't know how well that's going to go. And not only did he get Donkey Konged, he got absolutely unmanned by Donald Trump. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And I don't even like Trump. But hilarious how sad this guy is. Incredibly sad. Even though I absolutely agree with what he said. Yes, it was a violent attack on the Capitol building. It was. But again, I don't know what he's actually trying to accomplish here. Why he's being reasonable. And it always, it makes me wonder, because we know who Ted Cruz is. But he's not the only one who has a weird, maybe not an about face, but other Republicans that are speaking out. In fact, here's Karl Rove. He said, there could be no soft pedaling what happened and no absolution for those who planned, encouraged, and aided the attempt to overthrow our democracy. Love of country demands nothing less. That's true patriotism. If Republicans had done what some Trump supporters did on that violent January 6th, Republicans would have criticized them mercilessly and have been right to do so. No, absolutely. Look, imagine if it were a group of Antifa. I know. The conspiracy theories are like, oh, it's the Antifa, it's FBI. No, if that had actually happened, Capitol Police would have shot him dead. They had the kids' gloves out for Trump supporters because they're right wing. They're all right wing. So, if it had been left wingers that were doing this, they wouldn't be alive. Or at least most of them, right? Now, that said, Rove, again, the talking ham, is correct. And he adds, Republicans would have torched any high official who encouraged violence or stood mute while it was waged and been right to do so. Republicans would have demanded an investigation to find out who was responsible for the violence and been right to do so. Look, here you have a situation where some of the worst people are actually making sense. Because there's people on the right, there are conservatives on the right that have not fallen into the Trump cult. I don't think there's many of them, certainly, but they do exist. And so the existence of some of these people who are, again, loathsome when it comes to their policies, that are sitting here and they're actually making sense, it just kind of shows you how extreme the Trump wing of the Republican Party has actually become.